and then their guard drops and they let me through, which is a mistake if I was a criminal, which of course I am not. I got into the business of social engineering long before we used the term social engineering, through family connections. So I had a few incidents that happened when I was younger, and my family, my parents, wanted me to be more streetwise. So not follow people, you know, into dangerous places, and just be a little bit more savvy about what people could do. So they asked some of my cousins who were older if they could take me under their wing. But what they didn't realise was the cousins were already kind of breaking into derelict buildings and sort of doing a few things that were a little bit questionable. Now, they taught me lots of things. They taught me about security guards and when they're asleep. They taught me about the rhythm of a building and when we could, you know, when it was quiet and when it was best to get in. And over the years, that kind of developed into a business. So I think I was the only one that really decided to make that into something that we could sell and something legitimate. So when people ask me how I got into being a burglar for hire, I always say it was the family business that I grew. And so an early example of me kind of really being into this idea of getting into somewhere we shouldn't be was that I saw a zoo, which was near where we lived on Merseyside. And I asked the boys whether or not we could get into there as opposed to an empty building. And we did get in, and I really just wanted to see if the lion was locked away at night. And I can tell you that it is, but not nearly as securely as you might like if you're in there unauthorised at night. So lion went crazy, we all ran away, and I think a lot of people think that should have made me want to stop. But all it did was make me want to get into more and more places. And I think I kind of got addicted to the lifestyle of that and the danger element. Being good at the job involves lots of things, and I think you need to have a certain amount of rapport with people, and just being a little bit confident in wherever you are helps tremendously. And then their guard drops and they let me through, which is a mistake if I was a criminal, which of course I am not. I think I'm successful at my job and have been successful at my job for a few reasons. Some of that is involved with I'm not a huge, 6'6" guy covered in kind of tattoos, although I do have tattoos, but I think it's mostly because I don't look dangerous. And I think people underestimate women and don't think women are going to be dangerous or criminals, which is emphatically wrong. So I think partly it was due to external preconceptions about what a criminal or a hacker look like. And then it was work ethic and making a lot of mistakes early on that I learnt from and then didn't do again. So it was a combination of hard work and circumstance, plus a little bit of luck that made me good at my job.